Morning, bestie. How are you? Right, just thought I'd do something different with you today. Just thought I'd bring you this little bottle dump here. So just thought I'd do a little digging live. So just have to bear with me, guys, and I'll chat as I'm doing, and I'll point out a couple of things for you, and we'll just get a little pile together whilst I'm here at top surface finds. You notice full bank here. Hardly ever been touched. Just one of them, like, you know, you have one of them I have in my archive type thing. Do you know, like out the way? Good morning, Andy. You alright? Right, guys, come on, let's start, eh? Morning, Tommy. Right, guys, might as well pick that up for the first find that day. Nice little perfume bottle. Morning, Matt. How are you, brother? Got my trusty old rake with me. Just let me take the fag out of my mouth, guys. You know, look at that part of the stopwatch, that. Oh, part of a clock, that, guys. What's this? Part of a clock there. That's where hands would have been. Cool, that. It's in gears. So it were either part of a clock or a little musical box. I'm thinking it might be one of the musical boxes, right, with wood on bottom, like on an ornament, and you twist the bottom round and it sings. But I might be wrong. If any of you lot got any quick ideas on what that were, but you know, let us know. There we guys. Gotta give you a look at this place. It's full. This old Bakelite brush there. You notice? Morning, Marco. Look at that old Bakelite brush. Just a few little bristles left on it. These were just a few little top finds I picked up whilst I, you know, for the thumbnail. You know, I'll have a quick look at whilst we're here. Well, not a quick look. I'll have a quick look on top and then we'll do a bit of digging. I think that's what we'll do. You notice here, plenty of bottles. No sticking up. But all this here is all full. Yes. All of it. Come on, let's have a little walk. See, I'm not putting it up because I'm not giving it location out. Bear with me, guys, with wind. We all know what that means, don't we, guys? With lumping bottom at wine bottle means it's strong wine. There's a bottle there. Looks like an old sauce bottle, doesn't it? See, a lot of this hasn't been touched here. It is like a pretty big site. Got a few animal bones knocking about, old shoes and things like that. Come on, guys, let's get you down here. Oh, I wonder what that. Oh, part of a jug, yeah? What do you reckon? Like an old HP bottle. I know, Andy, that's what I was thinking as well. Have you seen how that's broke off? That spout. Looks like a boot, doesn't it? Yeah, this place, I've had permission to come here. That's why I don't want to give its location out. It wouldn't be fair on a certain person. But he said he's alright with me doing what I'm doing. Morning, Rice. How are you, mate? Just thought I'd bring you to a little bottle dump, mate. Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Oh, look how wide the neck is on that. Like an old milk bottle, that, isn't it? Like when I was a kid at school. But there were smaller ones, weren't there? Oh, what's that? A piece of copper or something like that. Right, I'm going to get the rake out in a minute, guys. Let's give it a quick rake. Tell you what, coming across a lot of animal bone here. A lot of it. Yeah. Some writing on this one. Morning, Tilly. How are you? Morning, guys. What's that say? Products limited. But anyway, I'll just put these two pieces of glass together, guys, so you can see. Products limited. So if you can hear the wind, guys, it's a bit gusty. You know, I've been finding a lot of these, me, lately. A real lot of them. I'm hoping for some blue, some Coalport blue bottles to come out today. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, guys, just let me chop that up there. Take it down here. There's some bees. No, we could up necks off bottles and things like that. It's absolutely everywhere. So you can tell it's not been touched here. You know, looks like a modernish type bottle, that actually. Make a nice bottle, so for some flowers, I suppose. I'll pick that up, I'll take it up top. Full jars there, if you notice. Oh, we might as well grab that there. I like to see all, like, you know, different finds on top. Oh, then you know, don't you? Especially when you come across full items, not broken. You know then it's like not really been touched at all. It's all over. Absolutely all over. Salad cream bottle. You know, it could be quite possible that, Andy. Could be quite possible. Just thought I'd do something different with you today. Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not close to home or anything like that. Tell you what though, guys, look at that. That to me looks like a type of vial, or it looks like a piece of neon glass, that actually. The wire comes through all there. That's what that looked like to me. It's an old shoe. Oh, that looks pretty stylish as well. Look at that. Cup handle on that. I bet that was part of that jug I just spotted a minute ago, you know, the spout. That's what that would have been. Oh, that's very silver, isn't it? If you find something what looks that colour on beach, pick it up. Could be well sick. Worth a lot of money. Look at that. Right, come on, let's get this little rake. Now, what you don't know is, guys, I always carry this little bit of piece of rake. One I found years ago, and I use it when I go to bottle sites. It's a cracking little tool. I suggest everybody gets one. Come on, let's see what's in the ground there. It's alright as well, because like when you hit a bottle, you can actually feel it. You know, on the rake, you can actually feel it. Oh, what's that? Another type of Bakelite brush. You can hear a bottle there. Can you hear that? It's not a bottle actually, it's a piece of pot. It's like an old pie dish or an old jelly dish. Part of it. You can actually hear it grip. An old meat paste jar that looks at things like, guys. Yeah, it's a meat paste jar, that, isn't it? It's cool. Yeah, a bit of a disclosure for you all, guys. This is a friend's land. Yeah, so, and I have permission to do this. So, just before anybody like tries saying anything. And all the fines go to my friend. They don't come to me, they go to my friend, the fines. Because he puts them on display in his house. And what I do is, I dig a little bit, and then cover it back over, and then a little bit, then cover it back over. And that's what I do, so there's no big holes everywhere. And it doesn't affect the landscape. All it's doing is really taking the stuff out of it. Bear with me, guys. I should have put my knee pads on today. There we go, guys, full bottle there. You notice? It's like an amber coloured bottle. Come on, we'll get down and get it. Get this out. Hang on. Like a medicine bottle, that, doesn't it? You notice? An amber bottle, yeah, Matt. Do you know its colour? If you look at it, up to the light, it's an amber coloured bottle, that. See, my friend, he likes all, not different coloured bottles and that. He cleans them and puts them on his like windowsills and things like that. They look alright when all light's coming through. What's that there? Oh, that's pretty bright, isn't it? Looks like a piece of a towel, that, doesn't it? It lines up back. I thought that were a big axe head, then it's part of a stonework pot, that, guys. You notice? You don't credit it, guys, but I'm led down on the floor here. What's that there? It's like part of an old hammer shaft, doesn't it? There's a jar at back there, guys. Another old meat paste jar. Yeah, motorbike. Oh, guys, what's this? Hazelwoods and Co. Full bottle. And that's how you know nobody knows about this place, because of, you know, there's still finds, you know, in it. And they're not very deep either. The motorbikes going past then, that's my mate and his child out on the field on his bikes. He's across there. Oh, very nice, there's more. See what would you say that way? Would you say it's a bovril, Joy? That which shape of it? Oh, what's it got on it? I'll look at that in a minute. It's brill cream. A brill cream, Joy. Brill cream for your hair. Brill cream. Some Dapper Dan. See what I'll do with this. After we dug it out, I'll go over it with metal detector and pull out metal out. That's what we'll do. But metal detector will have to be another day. I'm not bring it with me today. Oh yeah, I'll tell her across the towel there. You know, if that were full, I would have took that home with me, that. Leave it in that. Shape on bottom. If that were full, I would have took it home. I need one or two of them. Just at gardens, put some plant pots on. I'll tap a bottle of that. It's like an old Gaviscon bottle, that, doesn't it? Bear with me, guys, just let me move over a little. Oh, that we're off. I hear it scraping against something there. What is it? It's a stone. It sounds similar to like when if you do it lightly with metal rake, you can actually feel it on glass. You can hear it as well. So anyway, what have you all been up to? Anything or nothing? In a lot of colour, a lot of blue coming out of it today as well. A real lot. You know, don't know what that's off. It's a piece of metal. Definitely don't know what that were off. I'll start pulling a bit of this soil back. You push it back into the hole. Sometimes I like to, you know, backfill as I go. I'll move a bit further up, guys. Move a bit further up, but make sure nothing sticks me when I put to sit down. I'll do this top at hill and then I'll stop and have a bit of a chat with you. I'm just having a look at some stuff I've unearthed. I don't know what the wind's like for you guys, but I can hear it. Me, yeah. I don't know what that's got in it, but it's got something inside that. You know this. Excuse me. Do you know what I've been saying? Morning, Linda. Do you know what I've been saying, Matt? You know about that coral layer? You always come across that coral layer. Good morning, Queen. How are you? If you find a gold bar, I won't tell the landlord who will split it. If I found a gold bar, I'd give it me, mate. It wouldn't be a problem. He'd sort me out anyway. What else I see, guys? What was that? Turner and Co. Alright, cool. That there's part of a doll. An old doll. Victorian type doll, that. Last time I were here, I come across some old doll's heads. They're very tiny though. Wow, that wind. I don't like with it, something there, guys. I don't know what that is. Guys. Oh, well. Tell you what, I like the shape of these. To me, they look like little lip flasks. Then, you notice? That's what they look like. I've got a couple of these myself at home. I like the shape of them. Cool, Tilly, cool. Brilliant. I like things like that. I like its shape. Looks like a big piece of slag, that. I'm dying to go over this with metal detector. There's a lot of iron and things like that in it. Right, cool. Let's take these over there, guys, and then have a bit of a chat. Couple of meat paste jars and things like that. You notice? Oh. These are all stuff all pulling out of that hole then. Meat paste jars always come in handy, for like little ink wells and things like that. Putting things in outside of your computer and that, like pins and like little staples for stapler and things like that. Just bear with me, guys. Just a couple over at a time. Oh, they were cool though. Little Bakelite brushes. that were cool. That there. Brill cream. Brill cream. But that with that amber coloured bottle. Like more like a medicine bottle, that, doesn't it? Like a giant medicine bottle. At first I thought that was like a Coke bottle, that. You know what lines going down top? So it come out Turner and Co. But them, I like them. I've got one of them in blue. Corporate blue. I do like them. Not bad for 20 odd minutes, is it? And there's more. It's like that ground there's rock hard. It's never been dug. If you notice, there's a lot of metal in it, a lot of metal chunks in it as well. Nice little bead there. Little turquoise bead. Yeah, I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, but I just wanted to do something different myself today. So it would rather me come here and film this for you all, or it would me come here and just do my live stream as I'm doing it. Obviously it's a little bit more harder work, but doing a live stream and doing it, but something big here. I don't know what it is. Can I try and have a look, yeah? Let's see. I have to come round it and see what it is. What is that? No, I don't know what that is. That could be a jar or anything in that lot, because it has that shape. I don't, you notice, it has that shape. It could be a jar, that, something, with like old soil and everything attached to it still. I'll leave it to this to one side. Investigate that in the end. There's a lot of copper, isn't there? Good morning, bad boy. How are you, dear? I'm sorry for calling you dear, but you're a girl, aren't you? I was calling you bro yesterday, which I'm sorry about that. Yesterday, it could have been the day before even, couldn't it? You hear that noise then, guys? Listen. That means you've hit a bottle, that. There's a bottle there. Let me, there we go. There. Told you there's a bottle there, you can hear it. Well, you can hear it glass, sorry. It's a jar, actually. You can hear them, you see, with rake. That's why I use it. See, I'm not one of these who likes to get a spade and fire the spade in the ground and then, dig massive big holes. I'll scratch it with rake, me, and then everything will go back in. See, and when I do things like this, we never actually get right to the bottom of things, because we don't use spades. Just use a bit of an old rake. Piece of metal there, guys. fill this all back in, guys. I can move on to the next one then. Notice, guys, look at the hole now. Look at that hole. That hole now. Not an hole anymore, is it? Sorry guys, with wind blowing me. Should be able to do it yourself by now, bad boy. Sorry about that. Just too engrossed in what I'm doing. Have you? Cool. Count me in, I'll watch it. Definitely. Oh, a full bottle then, guys. You see, the thing is with this place, it's got there's bottles everywhere. It's just absolutely everywhere. You know, I get a bit overwhelmed, me. Really overwhelmed, you know. Another little bottle there. Yeah, no problem, bad boy. I get too overwhelmed with it all, me. It's in that pile there. Never even been touched. All that all the way up. At some point I'll dig most of that out today. And this out here. Not dig it out, but, you know. Take about a foot off top. Right, look at all that lot. 30 odd minutes. I haven't really like seriously been digging either, really. You notice? Oh, I like pieces of pottery like that, but look at colours. Look at colours in that. Have a little walk round there. You know, someone's dropped that up. Part of an old shoe. Is he doing his reindeer soon, Queen? Brilliant. Brilliant. I've been waiting for reindeer. Yeah, if any of you like any garden ornaments made out of wood and that lot, go over to Logman's and have a look. Just some brilliant stuff. Really educational for kids as well, if you've got children. My boys love it. Love all that type of stuff. We used to get that lot, education in them little bottles. Now come in packets. Yeah, you're right, Linda, they do, don't they? You like my idea of a mystery object? Sorry what wind, bear with me guys. Do you know what it is, bad boy? I've always done them mystery objects, me. Always done them. Like with my children and that. Mate, friends and things like that as well. I've always done them. You know, every now and again I'll take something home and I'll go, bet you can't guess what this is. And I'll have everybody trying to guess what it is at home and that. So when I started doing my channel, I just thought, right, I'll just incorporate that in with it because that's what I do. That's what I do in general. Let's check that out. Ooh, I thought that were another amber coloured bottle, that then. I thought it was. I'm poking out of the ground like that. I really did. Yeah, it does though. It's just one of them for me. You know, I like to interact with people and things like that as well. That's what it is. There's nothing better than getting, like, you know, getting your brain ticking. But I will say this to you, they're not always what they look like. And that's why I do it. Now, you could look at some of my mystery objects and you could think, well, it could have, in theory, about 10, 20 different uses, or it could be 10, 20 different things. And they're the type of things I'll film for you. You know, and I've got some, don't get me wrong, I have got some simple ones, but I have got some hard ones as well. Look at that little bottle there. Little brown bottle. Tell you what I have noticed here, there's always a lot of little bottles, the little tight bottles here. Notice that. I want that little one for me mate though. Give him loads of little bottles from here, but I've never given him one that colour. Probably like smelling salts or something, isn't it? That. Tell you what, I've not come across a piece of that for a while. Not up here anyway. Some blue and white. Just walking around chatty guys and just giving you a quick look. Right, see if there's any more little finds knocking about. And don't get me wrong, there's loads of stuff lying about, but I'm not going to pick everything up. I never do. Look at that pile of glass there. Never even been moved in a long time. I'll deliver it by drone. It's in this hill here. There's an hill here. I've been after digging this hill out for about 8 years maybe. Still haven't got round to doing it. I will do. I'll get round to doing it. Because there we found some Coalport Blue bottles here in that place there. We never got round to doing that. The reason why is because we've got a little tree growing here. We didn't want to disturb it. That's why we never. I tell you what, it's pretty windy here today. I don't know about you guys. Weren't that windy when I got here? Look at it, it's just all over. You know, Matt, you won't have to be a rocket scientist here, you know, to work out that it's a bottle dump. You can just see it's everywhere. Everywhere. Just glad this isn't public accessible, this, because if it was, well, what can I say? Be big holes here. Massive holes. It's in this, guys. All the way around. I'll show you that. Look at that. And this has been like this because it's been covered all winter as this. Because it was too overgrown for us to dig it out. So it's been covered all with real big plastic sheets, big black plastic sheets if you notice. Oh, up to this edge here, all the way around. So then we can come back this summer and start excavating it, right, bit by bit. The sheeting came off about 3 days ago. A little jar there. bibs and bobs up here, eh? All them little bottles about, isn't there? But that, found that funny today, that Brill cream. Not seen Brill cream for a long, long time. I thought that was something good then. I did think that was something good. I won't remind you the rest of that. I know what that is. H's meat paste jar or something like that. There we go, got the other half, maybe something there. Probably. Seen that? That's Bakelite, is that? At first I thought it was like a woman's compact or something like that. But it's not, it's like a little tiny little coaster, if you notice. But it's Bakelite. Put that over there. Putting this down so that wind doesn't attack us, guys. It's strong this wind today. I'm dying to take you over that way. I am, but we're not due to dig that bit out. That's like a next year thing, that. So you don't want it doing all at once, you want it doing in bits, sections. Take some out, fill it back in, take some out, fill it back in, so on. I'll have a little bottle again. Tell you what though, it's hard doing it's hard digging a bottle dump when you've got to hold a camera. I will tell you that much. I will tell you that much. So, bad boy, what type of merchandise do you do? Is it t-shirts, hoodies, caps, things like that? Tell you what, there's a lot of shoes laying about. Have you seen shoes? There's a lot of them laying about. A real lot. So all this here. All never been touched, that. Never ever been touched. Excuse me. Big hill here as well, never been touched. Get overwhelmed me. There's just too many pieces of pottery everywhere. It's like a mass of colour everywhere. And I mean a mass of colour. Oh, that wind. T-shirts, hoodies, bags, trackies, jumpers, you name it. We do it. But I'm running off editing my stuff and creating some new designs. I work, it's about 16 hours, 7-day a week. That's it, isn't it, you know? But do you not find, bad boy, you eventually you'll start getting back out. What you're putting in, you'll start getting back out from it. But I wish you all the best with it, definitely. Of course I do. He's a big lad, isn't he? And there is what? The promoting side of it. Yeah, true, true. And they were coming down then with his big bull terrier. I just thought, wow, where's that big bull terrier come from? And then my mate comes over the hill with it. Oh, what that is, guys. Exposure of a certain individual. Can't remember if what was today. I think it will be bull anyway, to be honest. The big reveal. What big reveal, Matt? He needs what? He needs stilts to use it. Yeah, I have a metal detector, I have two. I have one with normal coil on and one with waterproof coil on for the river. You know, stick it under water and that. And no, I don't need stilts, Matt. I've got that pipe there. What? Exposure of a certain individual. Can't remember if it was today. I think it will be bull anyway, to be honest. Yeah, definitely SB. What? I think if you put your all into everything, it will succeed eventually. Yeah, it will. It will, I think that as well. A lot of traffic. Sales over the past 10 days. Cool. Someone is out in BBA today. Do you know what? I heard that as well. I heard something like that, Matt. You know, somebody said this. What did they say? The 14th or something. Sunday the 14th. I heard that. I don't take any notice, me, till everything's 100% anyway. You get what I'm saying? I don't take no notice at all. You know, I like BBA, me. Morning, Sea Dog. How are you, brother? You alright? Tell you what, guys, I never thought I'd come across one of them. Piece of an old cap gun. Morning, Leo. How are you? Right, guys, piece of an old cap gun. Cool. Oh, another shoe there. Tell you what, they must have like party with a lot of shoes back in the day here. They're all like leather type shoes as well. That's puzzling me though, guys. That's puzzling me. What that could be. Cap guns were cool. Do you know what they were, weren't they? I thought they were. Isn't that what? Isn't that? It's like a metal. Oh, it looks like some type of metal pipe. Yeah, morning, Leo, brother. Cap guns were cool when you were little. They were. Do you know what? Some of them command really good prices now, don't they, as well? I was looking a couple of weeks ago, and they were like this American, like, I think it was like an Audi Doody or something like that. Character in United States, and he had little cap guns, and they were going for really big money. And I thought, wow, just for a cap gun. I remember my mum chucking them away. And all little red caps used to get in like a round circle, and then you got the old caps, what like paper ones, like in a line, like loads of little dots going all the way along. Thought they were cool, me. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed at the moment, guys. This here, it's just full, absolutely full. Really overwhelmed. Couldn't really see it last year because of all weeds were right high, so you couldn't see it. But because we've plastic sheeted it this winter, well, it's uncovered a lot. It has uncovered a lot. It's everywhere. But this farm must have been using this for years, like a lot of years. What's that? Oh, hang on. I don't know what that is, guys, but got some writing on the bottom. It's like an old light switch, that, isn't it? It is. It's an old pot light switch, that. Yeah, man. Like that. Wow, that wind. Morning, Nutter. How are you, brother? Nutter, I was in yours this morning, but I was really busy. I was here. This is where I were. So I weren't really chatting or anything, mate. But will any of you do me a favour? If Rex comes in, let me know, will you? Because he rogued it yesterday. So I've had to take his spanner away because of him being a rogue. Blocking somebody when they weren't even doing anything wrong. And then when I asked him last night, Nutter, in your chat, he just totally blanked me, mate, as well. You know, and I didn't want to bring anything over to your channel, if you get what I'm saying, Nutter. It's not what I'm about. So yeah, I did have a rogue mod yesterday. I won't be having any more rogue mods because if it comes to that, I'll just take everybody's spanner away. I gave everybody a spanner just to be sociable, so everybody can be sociable with each other, instead of somebody like, you know, bringing whatever hassle from a different channel over onto mine. But it's not working out that way at the moment. I seem to be realising that people are dragging arguments from other channels over onto my channel and other people's channels as well. I know Gamey did it with yours this morning, Nutter, as well. I know. I was listening because I were here. I was just digging this bottle dump here. I was listening because I thought to myself, see, Nutter's having the same problem. You know, at the end of the day, this is my channel. It's not anybody else's for anybody else to block anybody. You know, and that's how it works. People don't like that, don't come in. That's how it works, isn't it? If you've got anything to say about anybody in the channel, keep your mouth shut, wait till you know, keep your mouth shut or leave. If not, set up a live yourself and then have it out with that person, instead of using other people's channels for it. You know, so some of us content creators, you know, we put a lot of work, effort, money and everything else into it. Do you get what I'm saying? And people come over, drag the crap over onto your channel, and then that's it. Yeah, it were Rex, Sea Dog. You're right there, bro. It was. You know, I'm not bothered. The person who he blocked were Headshot, right? I've had problems with Headshot for weeks. Yeah, it was just starting to come right, and then he goes and blocks him for nothing. So now Rex has got no spanner, and Headshot's been unblocked. Well, this is it. This is it. There were no just listen. There were no reasoning for it. You know, Headshot were being spot on. You know, because I thought to myself, I just thought to myself, well, what's just gone on? Do you know, like one of them? It's not good. You know, I won't go to anybody else's channel, you know what I mean, and block somebody. It's not what I'm about. You know, I'm not going to lie to you or anything. I have a couple of channels, me. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's not the point. Mine are actually proper channels with content on. You know, what I've worked hard to do. Do you know what I mean? Whilst I've been doing this channel. You know. Because like the way I look at it is, if it carries on, I'll just send certain people, you know, a link to another channel where I'll just do my walks on. Saves me getting up toxic behaviour. There's someone copying my name. Nope, nobody's copying my name. They shouldn't have done. Cool, Tim, that's brilliant, bruv. Do you know what, I like it when people interact like that, Tim. I do. I think it's spot on. It's a little piece of magnifying glass there. You know, I'm one of these, I'm a no drama person. You know, I'm not into tittle tattle, you know, and all that. I'm not into that. If anybody's done me wrong, then it's between me and them. Nobody's done me wrong. They haven't done me wrong. It's just an how's you do, isn't it? Like, you know, when people drag things over onto your channel. You know, what's got nothing at all to do with you. And then your channel suffers then. You know, and between us, it's not about views, it's not about anything, it's not about making money for me. I'm doing what I enjoy. But then you get people coming in and doing that, and then you start to not enjoy it then. It starts to become like a chore, like it's a job. But like I've said before, if this becomes a job, I don't want to do it, me. I don't want to do it if this is a job. Because people won't be able to pay me enough to do what I do. You know, I don't see many people doing a 20-mile day walking. Not just for myself, for everybody else as well. You know, I don't see people do that. Never seen people do it. You know, and people have to realise that sometimes. You know, they come in, they wreck your channel or whatever, they try, or they bring the crap to your channel. You know, you might have walked 20 miles to start your live stream, and then somebody comes in and wrecks it. And that's what it gets like. Tell you what, I've never seen a piece of green like that before. Yeah, show me Sasquatch. Something like that, mate. Some weeks more, some about 130 mile a week. You know, because I'm a buzzy guy and all that lot, I just wish people would stop, you know, confusing kindness with weakness, because I'm far from a weak person. And I'm educated as well. So, and I'm streetwise. Come from one of the roughest places in Northwest. Well, that's cool, Sea Dog. Have you been still getting out on your bike as well, Sea Dog? Morning, new potatoes. New potatoes, I owe you a spanner, bro. I'll sort that out in a bit for you. No, there's nothing going on. We just had a rogue mod yesterday. You know, I'm not bothered whether anybody likes Headshot or not. He still shouldn't have been blocked off my channel. He weren't doing anything wrong. You know, I said this the other day. You know, I'd do the same for anybody what comes in. You know, if they're not causing any trouble, do you get what I mean? Why should they be punished for it? And then in turn bring that reality to my channel. My channel's not about that. My channel's a place where people can come, you know, without being hassled. You know, I said to, I'll tell you something, I'll tell you the truth. I said to my wife this morning, I said, I feel like just going right through everything and going, right, what are you here for? Are you here for the walk or are you here for hassle? If you're here for hassle, you're in the wrong place. And then I'm going to go to the next person, and so on and so on and so on. And that's what I was going to do today. Just because people are dragging the crap over here to my channel. You know, Nutter again it this morning, himself. Obviously not off me, but, you know, Nutter had to say something this morning to somebody else because, you know, people think they can just come in and just do what they want in your channel, basically. Well, people need to realise, you know, it's not their name at top of the channel, is it? And it's not them sorting out hassle out after, is it, as well? That's what does it. Took spanners. His word and it stopped. Apart from that, that's what I mean, Nutter. Do you know what I mean? It's no good though, is it? Do you know on us? You know, we're content creators. You know, we don't ask for anything. You know, we just get on with it. We do it. You know what I mean? You know, give people a bit of a life like you do, Nutter. Do you know what I mean? I give people bits and bats of things they've probably never seen before, or they don't know about. Do you know? Just trying to give a little bit back. And that's what comes in return. All that type of crap. You know, I had one of my subscribers turn round to me, I'll tell you. This were a woman, this, and she's been one of my subscribers right from the beginning. Now, I've been doing it, what, just over a year? Yeah? You know, doing this. I haven't been on social media just over a year. I've been doing it a long while, but this channel I've only been doing for like a year. Just over a year. And this really loyal subscriber of mine, she turned around to me and said, doing these live streams is toxic. All it will bring is drugs. Drug talk. This is what she said to me. All it'll bring to your channel is drug talk. And people swearing and, you know, slagging each other off and things like that. And that's what she said to me about 5 months ago. You know, and it's not far wrong, is it? You know, I sent her a text back last night and said, you were dead right. You were dead right in what you said. I said, well, you know, good words of wisdom they were. Look at that, guys, just unearthed that with my foot. And I'll be honest with you guys, that's not me having a rant at all. That's far from me having a rant. That's just like me speaking truth. You know, and that's all it is. You know, and I weren't even going to mention it. I weren't, because I'm one of these who just things go over my head. I let things go over my head till I need to say something. But that yesterday, I'm not having that. Can't have it. You know, I might as well just put that guy's name at the top of my channel. You know, give it passwords and, you know, email access and, you know, everything else. If I let that go. So I can't. Good morning, never tomorrow. How are you, mate? Can't be out in fresh air in Blackburn. Yeah, I know, it's good, isn't it? Nice fresh air. Nutter I am, but I can climb, me. I'm like you, I climb. No, generally Rex is sound, you know. It's not just Rex, is it? It's the all and all problem with this YouTube like, isn't it? You know, people get a spanner and then they could, if they've got a grudge against somebody, they just, you know, take it out on that person, whether it's in their channel or not. You know, and that shouldn't be happening. People have got to realise it's not their channel at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying. You know, where's the common ground? That's what my channel's about, common ground. You know, I get people coming in my channel from both sides of the community, from BuzzTex's side and Live Free side. Yeah? And it's been proven that they've talked in my chat and that lot, and people have got on. You know, but then when they've gone into other channels, then they're having the feuds. Do you get what I'm saying? Should be a place where people can come. Do you get what I mean? Without being hassled or picked on or anything. Do you know? At what point you're giving everybody a Spanish, so everybody were on everybody were on an even ground with each other. That were all point of it. That's what I mean. You know, I'm not saying Rex is a bad guy at all. I'm not. He just went rogue on me yesterday. Yep, you're right there, Nutter. You know, Nutter's the same. Nutter has both people in from both sides of the community. You know, what's wrong? Does people not want the community coming back together or what? Do you get what I mean? You know, because a bigger community is stronger together, isn't it? In my eyes. But that might just be me. And if people say, "Oh well, I've not been in community that long," no, I've not been chatting in community that long, but I've been in roundabout in the Oisin community for what? Last 7-8 years. You know, before all English community started. You know, I were over there in American community. You know, my favourite. You know, I've never told anybody who my favourite auditor is. My favourite auditor is Long Island Audits. That's who my favourite auditor is. Because when he goes and does it, he follows through with everything. You know, right to the very end. You know, he's even subpoenaed a mayor the other day as well. Yeah, so is Ron in the chat today? Or your banned headshot? Well, if your banned headshot's in, somebody let me know, because he can come back in with that account, because I unblocked it this morning for him. And if he behaves, I'll give him a spaniel later as well. So then nobody can attack him in my chat anymore, as long as he's sound. You know, I don't like people bullying. It's wrong. Shouldn't be happening. Well, that's it, ain't it, Andy? I think that as well. Comes you change your channel name all the time. Who? You know about me? I haven't changed my channel name. Never changed my channel name, this one. The other one I haven't changed it either. Well, I have. If you're on about me, James Jameson, definitely not. I haven't changed it. All right, no problem, Matt. No problem, bro. I thought it might have been headshot, that. Do you want new potatoes? I find it more interesting as well in this community, because if you notice now, it's a range of different things. There's walkers, there's people go bottle digging, there's people that go fishing. Do you know, it's everything and not just one thing. You know, and it brings a wider audience to content creators, especially in the auditing community. You know, as well. You know, I think that's good. You know, I think it's good when, you know, loads of different, you know, communities come together. You know, it's stronger, isn't it? Meet good people. You know, you might not like these people today, but they might be mate tomorrow. Do you get what I'm saying? That's how it works, isn't it? You know, I know we all have to work at that. You know, everybody has to work at it. You know, everybody's sat behind a screen, or everybody's sat behind a keyboard. Do you get what I'm saying? So nobody really knows anybody anyway. You know, because nobody will put the full life on YouTube. Nobody will. If they do, they're stupid. You know. And we all know that you're always going to get haters. We all know that as well. You know, we all do know that. But I also look at it this way as well. What part of the grown-up world, you know, are we in? Are we in a child's world, or are we all in a grown-up world? Because I'm in a grown-up world, me. Yeah, hidden photography is hidden from public eye. I don't know why Eden's changed. I don't know why Eden changed his name. You'll have to ask Eden for that. But that might be with the content what he's doing at the time, and I don't know. I haven't got a clue. You'd have to ask Eden. I tell you what, Logman, I can't wait, my mate. Honestly, I can't wait for the reindeer. I've got a mental picture of on how to do them. You know, we were looking at yours in your garden on that video when you were showing us that the big glass lampshade or plastic lampshade, what you've turned into like a little bottle garden type thing. I think that's cool. There's two public eyes. He's always been secret. Yeah, I have, James Jameson. I've always been secret Blackburn, honestly. Because Blackburn's my town, it's what I do. You know, Blackburn and Lancashire. Never changed it, mate. Ever. Never will do either. Unless all this keeps carrying on, and then I'll just set myself a walking channel up and I'll just do the walking for the people who want to walk. Like the walks, and people who can't get out. And that's what I'll do. It's never about earning anything, never about being monetized, never about subs, never about views. It's about helping a few people around me who can't get out. And that's how it started. And my love of history. And my love of my town. with everybody turning around all the time and saying Blackburn's a shithole. Sorry for swearing, because that's probably only the first time you've ever heard me swear. But that's what everybody says about Blackburn. So I thought, no, I can give everybody a different look of Blackburn to what they get told. And that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. You know, I care for my community and things like that. Afternoon, Titan. How are you, brother? Hello, Mr. Guffbuff. How are you, bruv? Do you know what, Titan? I don't even look at it like a service, my mate, and I'm being honest. I don't. I just do it for the people who need it. Do you get what I mean? You know, I don't want to say like people rely on me going out to do a walk for them. They don't. It's me who offers that, if you get what I'm saying. For this older generation who I know. It's like what work Titan does for homeless. You know what I mean? Not many people talk about Titan and then what work he does for homeless as well. You know, Titan's another one who does a lot behind the scenes. You know, and doesn't get as enough recognition. I think you don't, Titan, actually. So everybody should go to Titan's page and see what he's doing. That's what I think. Somebody put Titan's link up for us, definitely. You know, and then we had somebody not so long ago saying that whoever supports Titan, they're wrong-uns. No, we're not wrong-uns. You know, people like that don't even know what Titan does. So don't be, you know, they shouldn't even be calling anybody in that respect. You know. Believe me, I don't support wrong-uns, me. I don't. You know, I support Titan. Titan's not a wrong-un. Never any of us. If you're a wrong-un, I won't support you. No, we don't have to. You don't say thanks, Titan. It should be a lot of us saying thanks to you, bro. For all the work you do. And you know what, I won't end up putting this live stream up today because I've sworn. Because I've swore in it. And that's the thing as well. Plus I don't want my boys or my younger. What it is, Mark, it's because I don't think you've been in for a while, I don't think. Well, I've not seen you in chat, bruv. Or somebody's been deleting the chat. Because I've had a bit of that recently. When I go back on my lives, I'm talking away to people and they're not even in chat. So I don't know if anybody's been rogue in that. You know what I mean? You know, and I seen some disgusting stuff on net last night. Seen some disgusting stuff. And I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not. Keep my opinion to myself. But I've seen some disgusting stuff for me last night. Certain people getting kicks out of things. Thing is, Titan, right? I knew who's roguing it, bro. That's the thing. That's why everybody hasn't lost the Spanish, bro. That's the thing. Oh, what's that? That glasses lens. It's like a lens that's on his glasses, that, doesn't it? Cool. That's what I've been looking for, guys. Full bottles. Cold Port Blue glass. Like that. See, I collect a lot of Cold Port Blue glass, me. But that's what I'm expecting to pull out of this today at some point. Some Cold Port Blue. Because we've had quite a bit of Cold Port Blue out of here. I don't really want to answer that, Matt, you know, bro. That what you just put there. A rogue woman is a woman, definitely. Because I have two, mate. Me. I have two, and one is a woman. You're right. I think I pointed it out to you actually. A couple of weeks ago. It's just all backstabbing, bro. You know, my other channel does pretty well. Do you get what I mean? It's no backstabbing, no trolls, no nothing, not a thing, bro. Nothing. And I started doing this, and I started doing these lives, and all. It just gets toxic, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm doing these walks some days, and I'll be honest with you, some days I don't even enjoy doing it. Some days. You know, like, because the chat can be toxic, man. And it's like, wow, man. I'm walking along like trying to ignore it. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, I've kept it to myself and just kept going, kept plodding on like I always do. Do you get what I mean? Just it gets toxic, man. Mark, you're not a victim, bro, at all, honestly. You know, a lot of people could say the same, bro. They could, honestly. That's legit, bro, for that. The problem is the community itself is about recording police, which itself is toxic. If it's the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I know, but in my eyes, right, Titan, the community, right, it shouldn't be toxic towards each other. Do you know what I mean? It's gone from going out there and sorting up, you know, looking for corruption, spotting corruption and reporting corruption, to just like, you know, everybody's having to fire the details up and things like that because of fucking wrong-uns, and it's like, wow, man. You know, I'm alright. I have got nothing on me at all. Not a thing. You know. But wow, it's like, I don't know what to say with that one. Believe me, I don't. It's like as quick as somebody can get something on somebody, it's plastered everywhere and that lot, and it's, you know, and it's not always true. You know what I mean? You know, people need to get like 100% like, you know, evidence, like in my view. Yeah, yeah. And to me, Titan, that's, sorry lads, for me that's not entertainment. Do you get what I mean? I watch some brilliant channels, me. Absolute brilliant channels. I'm telling you, really, really good channels. And sometimes I want to shout them channels out, you know, like, because they do really good work and things like that. But then on the other hand, I don't want to shout them out because it might take toxicness over onto their channel. If you get what I'm saying. You know, I don't get it. I don't get it, me. I honestly don't. It's like me when I started doing this. There was nobody doing live streams in the morning, walking live streams. You know, last week there were 9 people went, I'm telling you, 9 people went live all at the same time as me. Doing a pretty similar thing. And I thought, you know, when I come into this community, nobody were at it. Nobody were doing that. You know, it's I don't know what it is, people. You know, I'm quite happy now to just jump off now after an hour or whatever, and if somebody else is going live, direct them to them. I'm quite happy with that. But not even everybody's running incognito with anybody anymore. You know, that's what I've been trying to do recently, me. You know, that's why I asked Shaz over there if she were going live. If she were going live, I'll send people over to her. It's like Nutty does with me in the morning. Do you know, like, so there's something all day for everybody. Instead of watching fucking telly. Which I don't think anybody watches telly anymore, do they? Because I definitely don't. I've not watched telly for years. You know, and that's how it is, isn't it? And that's the thing, Ty. And do you know what? For me, it doesn't matter to me if anybody watches it or not. And that's true with me, you know. Because my boys can look back on all this in years to come and think, well, sound. You get what I mean? My dad were out there doing a bit, you know, doing a bit for community, helping people, you know. I do a lot behind the scenes what nobody knows about as well. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you off, Mark? Right, don't take it to offence, mate. Let me check your channel out and I'll give you your spanny back. I just can't check it out at the moment. See what, guys? That looks like a piece of an air rifle, that is. End tube of an air rifle there. But eyesight there on top. Yeah, don't take it to heart, Mark. Believe me. You've not been punished anyway. You haven't. You know, everybody's welcome here. But I'm starting. So I'll see you later again, Mark. Before you go. Good morning, Tyler. How are you, my mate? Are you being good for your mum? And did you have a good birthday, lad? Tell you what. That there, guys, looks like off a Ford Cortina or a Mark 2 Escort where door goes. You know it? With outdoor handle. You know, like what you open? Outdoor handle, what you open like that. That looks like the chrome trim what goes around edge. That actually. It's even still got all its little lugs on. Cool. I'm going to put that. I'm going to put that. It's what? A phone lining. Are you sure, James? I don't know, mate. Yes, he did, thank you. He said you're a good man. And you're a good lad. Yeah, no problem, mate. It weren't nothing at you at all, mate. It weren't. Believe me. You know, I don't hold grudges. I don't, you know. An old smart, yeah. It would, I would say it, what? An old smartphone. Right, you might be right, guys, but why I'm saying it is, you know, with cars, because he has quite a few old cars up here. Now, I've just grabbed that out of the soil. Unless somebody's been here before. You know, dropped it at one point. I can't see anybody being here, guys. Definitely not. We're all overgrown, all this. Yeah, so what's the plans for your channels, you guys, for the future? I've got some really big plans, me, coming. I have. There's a few things I'm going to incorporate into my channel. You know, I weren't going to do because I didn't think my channel were ready for them yet. Well, I didn't think anybody were ready for them yet, but I'm going to start bringing some different stuff me in as well. Now, don't get me wrong, I do loads of different stuff me anyway. But I was going to add some more stuff into the channel for me. Some more interests I have. You know, I can still do all my walking, still do all that type of stuff all the time. He's on his tablet now. Cool, Queen. And do you know what, Tim? I like your channel because you are yourself, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I watch your stuff. You know, whether you're painting something or not, you're still yourself, aren't you? You know, and they're the best channels when it's, you know, no airs and graces, that's who you are, this is what I do, and, you know, and so on. Probably more things about Gypsy. Yeah, it's alright, Queen, it's alright, cool. My lad's like that as well, Queen. You know, I read between it, if you get what I mean. I look for my little boy's keywords, you know, like to how he's talking. What? Sorry, I was meant to say morning. Yeah, it's full here, guys. That's all I keep saying to myself, it's full. I'm going to be here a good few hours today. Unless I go up and get the machine and come down with the machine and just scrape all top off. I think that might be a better idea. Our problem is let's get over and start when I'm going out filming. Saying I should be helping them and stuff like that. She's quite horrible. Do you know what? A few people like that Titan, but if we've got a night, mate, we've got a night, and that's how it is. It's like me, I can't walk past them myself. I can't. Do you know what I mean? I've been on odd times in my life. Do you get what I mean? Left home at 14. Moved in with my 16-year-old brother. Of course we had it hard. You know? Never out thieving or anything like that though. Always got a bit of work and things like that, you know, to get by. You know, but me and my brother had it hard. You know, and I see that. I see that in people's faces. I can hear it in the voices when you speak to them and that. You know? I've got bags of empathy in that respect. Bags of it. But my mum always used to say to me, Titan, you know, my kindness is a weakness. You know? That was my weakness. I'm spending all the money, but it's my money. So I go to work for, it's not worth I brought for her. She says if I carry on freezing them, I will be almost myself. Yeah, and do you know what? There is a lot of people like that, isn't there? Who have ended up becoming homeless themselves and, you know, through helping others. You know, and it's hard work. It's like, where do you draw the line with it? Do you draw a line with it, you know? You know, we've all got to look after ourselves at some point, haven't we? You know, if you can't look after yourself, we can't look after anybody else. And that's what I think. You know, I fall into trap. I've fallen into trap quite a few times, me. You know, I don't drive or anything. I walk everywhere or I'll get a taxi. And many times I've been in town, Titan, right, and I've had like £6-7 on me. And it's what I usually use for taxis to get home. And I've walked past homeless and things like that and I thought, well, look at him, he looks cold, him. You know, so I'll end up spending that money on homeless. You get what I mean? And walking home. Do you get what I mean? I do it. I don't like seeing anybody not right. Me. But it doesn't always serve a purpose, does it? Just like when you have your own bills and, you know, you got you got your own things you've got to pay for and, you know, and all that, isn't it? You get me? But I'm a sucker for it as well, I am. Just because I've been there, innit? You know? Wow, that wind's picking up again. I remember the village where shopping. Do you remember the village where I did the woman shopping? My bird didn't speak to me for an whole week. No, Titan. But I'll tell you what, I'll be going and having a look when I've finished this live stream. That's like a bit like me. I'll be like that, yeah, but it's alright, he won't be talking now because he's having something to eat. You know what I mean? That's what I'm like. Yeah, I get myself in trouble all the time. All the time. With wife. No, but she is pretty understanding though, she's good, she's sound. But then you get me mum, it's charity begins at home. And me mum. Older generation. Right guys, is any of you going live? I'm dying to get into all this here. Dying to get into it. But I can still listen to somebody else's live whilst I'm digging away. Right, anybody else going live, do we know? Logman gets yourself in trouble as well. Do you know what it is? I've got to say this. I've got to say this to you, Queen. I have to say this to you. Since I left home, I've had more thick ears, in other words, a clout round ear hole, than I've ever had when I were at home. I'm telling you. And I go down to my mother-in-law's and she'll give me a clout round lug hole as well. And she'll be listening now, so I'm definitely going to get a clout round lug hole. Definitely. Look at me laughing. Monk's live. Cool, is it? Cool. Does anybody not like Monk and they like somebody else who's going live? Because if that's the case, put their link up as well. So like we say, everybody doesn't like everybody, do they? I'm not saying I don't like Monk. I'm not saying that at all. Well, everybody in chat, big up Titan and make sure everybody bigs up Titan every time they see me in chats. And go over to his channel and have a look what he's doing for homeless as well. You know, and there's Matt as well, what does for homeless as well. You know, 2 good channels there, man. 2 really good channels. I get a video longer off Lisa too. I know, Andy. Keep finding pieces of copper, like a finger. No, the gypsy video on my channel. I just wanted to point a few things back out. Yeah, that's the thing. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is, Titan. If that's not my cup of tea, I won't watch it, if you get what I'm saying. You know, and that's what people should do, shouldn't they? You know, if it doesn't interest them, don't watch it, isn't it? That's the way it is, isn't it? You know? But what I'm saying is, you know, go over to Titans and look at the work he's doing. See the work he's doing for homeless. You know, and people might understand about a person a little through what that person does. Thank you, Queen, for putting that up. Right guys, I'm going to jump out. I'm going to get some work done me. I'm going to pull all this out, all of it. Then rake it, get it all raked back, all level for him. A couple of hours worth of graft, I think. And I'm going to get home and get me dinner. And get out with my boys and have a right good walk. Yeah, big up to you, Titan, bruv. Big up to all of you in chat. You as well, Logman. And people, please, 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 don't forget to go over and see the garden ornaments what Logman makes out of wood and logs. Here a picture on community. Job before the after. Fair play, fair play. Yeah, see you later, Ayla. Thank you, Ayla. See you later, Turbo, bro. Have a good one. You as well, Titan. Have a good one, bro. See you later, Logman. See you later, Queen. See you later, Tyler. See you later, Andy. See you later, Nanny Moon. Thank you for coming in. See you later, bad boy. Oh, well, I'll be really enjoying my dinner. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, bad boy. No problem. See you later, Andy. See you later, Lisa. See you later, Claire. See you later, Jack. And Cheryl Green, I've give you a Spanish so then nobody can time you out anymore. So, you know, thanks for coming back in. I was meant to talk to you today, so tomorrow if you come on, I want a right good conversation. if that's okay. Right guys, I'm going to let you go. Catch you all in a bit guys. Bye.